Sudoku is a game of numbers. It is a logic-based game. It has 9x9 grid of cells with a total of 81 cells. There are 9 rows and 9 columns. Also, the bigger grid is subdivided into 9 3x3 subgrids. Each of the 81 cells are filled with numbers from 1 to 9. Every row and column must contain the numbers 1 to 9, but they must not repeat. The same condition applies to each subgrid as well. That's it. So let's examine a puzzle from the game Sudoku universe. This is the first puzzle. Here some numbers are already filled, but the rest have to be found out through logic. So the first rule is that each of the smaller 3x3 subgrid will be filled with numbers 1 to 9 as shown in the figure. The second rule is that each column will be filled with the numbers 1 to 9 as shown in the figure. The third rule is that each row will be filled with the numbers 1 to 9 as shown in the figure. Here is the final filled Sudoku. So now let's see how to progress from the unfilled version to the filled one. Choose the subgrid that has the most cells filled. The probability will be higher to complete the grid. Out of the numbers in the topmost grid, 1, 6, 9 are not filled. Therefore, in the empty cells, we will choose 1, 6, 9 by clicking on the cell and then right clicking on the number. Compare filtered cells with the other columns and rows. For this cell, 6 and 9 are already present in the column. Therefore, we can remove 6 and 9 and that leaves only 1 as the cell occupant. This will result in the other cells having only 6 and 9. However, 6 and 9 when compared to other rows and columns cannot be reduced further. But we can take advantage of the fact that 6 and 9 are present in these two cells. So this means that 6 and 9 cannot be present in other cells of the row. So in this row, the options will be 3 and 5 for the other empty cells. Now compare the column. Here 5 is already present. So 3 is the only option for this cell. After that, 5 is the only option for this cell. Now consider the second subgrid. Here the options would be 2, 4, 6 for the empty cells. After this, we check the rows and the columns. For this column, 2 is already present, so remove 2 from the cell. In this row, 6 is already present, so 4 is the only choice for the cell. For this other cell as well, from the row, 2 is the only option, as 4 and 6 are already present in the other cells of the row. So the last cell will contain 6. An easy way would be to go into options and select show possible moves. This will save a ton of time by removing the easy choices. Now if you look at the particular cells, you can see that the rest of the easier options are gone with limited choices left. So go on selecting the choices that can be completed. This way the puzzle can be solved. The logic is to apply a group of 2 or 3 or 4. Another way is to apply the only possibility to eliminate others. There are easy modes, medium mode and hard mode. Once all these puzzles are completed, it will enable the infinite mode for that particular mode. All in all, this is a very good game. If you like puzzles, then you will like this game. It has different levels to cater to different ages, as well as options for the initial groundwork. The controls are easy to understand and the learning curve is not steep, but some levels are challenging and hard. All in all, a very nice game for the entire family. It is sometimes available on sale too. You can find it on Steam. Instead of a square, you can have the puzzle in other shapes as well.